So I'm sure you get a lot of people early on before they even start a business, right? What should AI founders, even before they actually, turn their idea into a company, what should they know about, filing their first patent?
So most new companies need a corporate attorney and a patent attorney. I think those are the two most important resources they should be looking for. And so they need to form their entity, usually a C Corp, so in case they need VC funding. And the patent application or the patent attorney will help them protect their IP. So in the US, you can let the cat out of the bag, as we say, and still have about a year to file your patent application, and that's okay. But in most international jurisdictions, you have to have filed something before it's publicly disclosed if you want to file in these other countries. So what most people do is file a provisional patent application in the US, which gives them a filing date, and then they can use that as a basis for international filing later. And it's also useful because in the US, it used to be first person to invent would be the winner. And there were massive lawsuits that involved that. In fact, one of the most famous ones is the telephone with Alexander Graham Bell and somebody else whose name we don't remember because he did not win that battle. And now the US has changed to first to file. And the reason they did that is because large companies said, how can we make litigation cheaper? Let's just remove some of the things that we used to argue about, and we'll all agree that, and they lobbied the patent office to say the first to file wins. We're no longer going to have litigation about first to invent. So that's what has happened. So if you describe your invention to somebody and they run out and file a patent application, even if they're not the first inventor, they will win in the patent office.
Yeah.
So it's really good to file something, I think, a provisional patent application before you go to the public. Now, talking to investors is usually not considered a public disclosure, but even so, the investors know a lot of different people. They may talk about it. And so it's just better to have something on file.
Right. And this, I mean, for the founder, it helps them become more fundable, helps them get ahead in boosting their valuations, protects their technology. So it's always just best, is what you're saying, to just...
Yeah, Lynn, you hit the nail on the head with the fundability. So a lot of funders will have a checklist of things they want to ask, and you want to be able to say yes to every question. And one of the questions is, do you have patent protection? Have you at least filed for it? You want to answer that yes to keep them moving to the next question.